Here we go. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. It's Crafty Monday, and I have Mountain Dew. I should not be having Mountain Dew this late. Last week of that, and then that's going back in the fridge. I will be up all night if I continue drinking that. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome into Crafty Monday. We are going back. I'm glad you're doing good, Exiled. Also, hi. You are killing it with the points there. Eventually, when we get the point game going for it, you will be able to spend all the points. But yeah, we're going back to some original stuff that we did a while back. I took a break from it, partially because I ran out of coins. I'm coin painting. I'll be poor here too. It's okay. We'll be poor together. All right, we got our light on. Alrighty, so, oh Lord. As you can see, we have coins. We've got Fidough, Eevee, and Dragonite. So we'll be painting those tonight. I have painted Eevee and a Dragonite before. I think I did a mini Dragonite last time. Eevee will probably do a shiny version this time. Dragonite will probably be a shiny, and I'm thinking of doing a Boston cream looking Fidough instead of like normal colors. So, which one do I want to do first? I kind of want to do Dragonite first, just to get him out of the way. Eee! So I have my paints here. Let me get a picture of a shiny Dragonite. I know it's like this weird green color. Yeah, it's this weird kind of like pastel mint green looking color. Spring green, I guess, if you want to call it that. We'll go with spring green. That's what we're going to call them. So we're going to need... We'll do mint green, since it's a pretty close color. It's bluish gray eyes. I guess I don't need to do the eyes on this one since they're kind of black. He's got like nice magenta purple wings, so we'll take some pink out here and probably end up adding a little red to make it darker. Bright red or red? We'll do red because it's kind of got like a magenta color to it. Ooh, do I have magenta? I don't think I have magenta. I do not have magenta. That's a-okay. I will make magenta. Definitely a little bit of white or cream. Nope, not gloss. We'll do our vanilla and white here. A lot of this is going to involve a lot of mixing colors. He's got like he still got his kind of like creamy base on his belly. So we'll do a little bit of light yellow in the French, Lord help me, vanilla white. Kind of mix those together. All right, so the fun part about all this is honestly having to mix the colors initially. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna do his belly first, do the lighter colors first, and then we'll move on to like the darker colors and stuff. So this is gonna be a heavier mix of vanilla, which kind of looks like that color. So it's a very pale color. So I like to add a little bit of yellow into it to kind of make it pop just a little bit more. And I have a handy dandy plate over here to mix colors on. And if anyone's curious, I'm using acrylics. Remember to always mix your acrylics up before you start painting. Because you'll end up with like a weird watery thing if you don't. Hi, Texas. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We'll do one more drop of yellow. Come on. Come on. Drop it. Drop it. Give me that. Oh my god, it's holding on to like the one drop of yellow. I just need it. I'll just take my thing here. So, I don't want too much yellow, otherwise it turns out like weird. Doing okay. Gonna participate in a GLC event on limit. What's that one? Is it Pokemon related or is it different TCG? I have a feeling it's a different TCG. Oh, so Texas, if you ever want to battle on Pokemon Live, I got a code for a deck from like one of them like pre-con Pokemon decks that I want to try because I heard it was really fun and good. It's a hosting and deck building set. Ooh, fun. I got some pre-cons I can run too, so it's not... Yay! I ended up getting the Marnie and Morpeko? Yeah, Morpeko deck box, or deck thing, because I wanted the promo out of it. And of course it came with the card. Or the little code for it, so I need to log back into my live. I've been going mildly hard on Pocket just because it's got the evolution stuff, and I say mildly because eventually I lose interest. Ooh. I think that Marnie deck box is going to be... That's kind of why I wanted it. Like I didn't want the deck, but I'm getting my mirror out here so I can see this. Not mirror, the magnifying glass. Let me see here. It's gonna look weird on screen because of the shininess of the coin, but eventually... If I put it... Here we go. Yeah, if I put it over here, y'all can see it, and then I can still paint. I forgot to grab toothpicks. You doing a regular or shiny? I'm going to do a shiny Dragonite because I've done a regular Dragonite before. So I'm doing this weird spring green color that it is. It is so trippy to look at this under a magnifying glass. Because it doesn't help that I wear glasses. Yep, go for it. Enjoy, good luck. What? My eyes! Oh, I know. Oh yeah, it'll definitely be easier to see this once I get more paint on it. It doesn't help that it's like super shiny. The fun part is getting back into the groove of remembering how to paint these. I definitely need to go get my toothpicks. Because I use the toothpicks to get into like the grooves and stuff. Because it's always inevitable that I'm going to get like paint into like the grooves somewhere. Or there, like that. I can't tell if the magnifying glass is helping or not. It might be throwing my eyes off. It is not really helping. Did you kick Mike's butt in MT? Okay, so we played last night. I played with a green-white deck that I made from the Final Fantasy stuff that we pulled. I have it where I can do two different commanders. I can do Yuna and do a lot of summoning and lifelink. Or I can do Riona and do a lot of tokens. And I won one with Yuna and switched it out because I wanted to test Riona, and just narrowly lost. He ended up busting out Cloud and getting a whole bunch of soldiers on the field, so I ended up losing that round. So it was 1-1. And then I tested a pre-con deck he got me that's like dragons and monks, and beat him on that one. And that was a it's a white, blue, red deck. So we're kind of evening out on like who beats who. Yeah. But I will say, when we were at Card Party, we played during one day because like we were waiting for like stuff to happen, and we didn't feel like being over at the con itself because like it's either you're in the vendors hall or you're doing other stuff, and our feet were hurting. So we decided to wait at the hotel. Plus, our hotel had happy hour, and we were playing Magic the Gathering there, and he beat my butt twice. So technically Mike is still winning against me, so he's still in the lead, as it were. If you want to be technical about it. I'm toying with the idea of breaking down my green-white deck and turning into green-white-blue with focus on chocobos. That one's still up in the air, though. you see the top of my head, it's because I'm getting in here because the magnifying glass wasn't really working like I wanted to. It was actually hurting my eyes. It was a good play. It was a lot of fun. A lot of times, honestly, I'm playing my stuff just to kind of like see like if I built a deck. I'm honestly just playing just to see how it works. If like whatever mechanic I was trying for works. 9 times out of 10, it works 50-50. Other times, it does not work. I need to run my otter deck again because I made that one. That one was not a pre-con. I made that one. Alrighty. So we got that part. Give me a second. I need to go run and grab toothpicks real quick so I can use it to clean up as needed. Alright, I'm back. I haven't played TCG since I was really, really young, and I doubt we played correctly. I was always more into the arts, the card. That's kind of where I was at. I played Pokemon when I was younger, like when it first came out. But I lived really far away from like where you could play tournaments and stuff with other kids, so I didn't get to do that very often. And then I did Yu-Gi-Oh! For the longest time, on and off. And then I recently got into Magic the Gathering in the past 5 years. No, a little bit further back than that, but that was like super on and off. Like I only had like one deck for like the longest time. Okay, what are we doing? We're going crazy. I guess I'll do we'll do his wings here since that's only like 2 smallish parts. I'm gonna grab a little bit of purple. Or, do I want purple or do I want blue? No, we'll do just a hint of purple here. We're gonna go a little bit heavier on the pink. But yeah, I know when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I probably definitely wasn't doing it right because my brain was like, I kind of understood the rules, but at the same time I was like going off of the anime. So, there's that. What'd you get? Ah. You made it look all fancy with your cup. True. Alright, mixing the colors. This might have to put just a little bit more red. This is coming out just a little too purple. And maybe a little bit of white. No, it's kind of a darker membrane. And it needs a little bit more red. This is where my not art history. Well, I did take art history, but my like one art class I took in college and my years of just doing art in general is like coming into clutch here. Maybe a little bit more red. It's a little bit bigger of a drop of red. That's as close as we're gonna get. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, I feel like not purple enough. Maybe one more drop of purple. Should I do blue? No, we'll do a drop of purple. I'm sitting over here just like, I'm trying to get this color. Actually, hey, you know what? You know what? We did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We done did it. Got the color we wanted. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! MTG are definitely more about play. Oh yeah, Pokemon, I will say Pokemon was more definitely collecting of the cards just because I really like the card art and stuff. Like, I played when I was younger. I play, excuse me, I'll play Pocket and Live on the occasion. More likely to play Pocket than I am Live, though. I like the casualness that Pocket brings versus whereas Live, it's, you could possibly play an actual like tournament. But yeah, give me them card art. One thing I really enjoy that I think Magic the Gathering has done recently is a lot of their packs now, or their sets when they come out with art cards that you have the potential to pull. Because in Magic the Gathering, if you're not aware, you get your cards, and 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get an extra card, and that is a token card. So it's gonna basically like the proxy or token card that you can have with you when you're playing. Because sometimes you'll have maybe a card in your deck when you're playing that says bring out this token. Basically, you're able to summon stuff, and you can use the token for that. Instead of a token, in some packs you'll get an art card, and it's just basically a card where it features the artwork from the set. So like it's actual art that you'll see on cards, but it's just the artwork. And there's two different versions. There's like the artwork card, and then there's one where like it's got like an embossed autograph from like the artist that created it. It's great, and I love them. Didn't get a whole lot from the Final Fantasy stuff, kind of sad, but we got a lot from the Bloomsburrow one. I've only ever played Yu-Gi-Oh, but we were like 7 or 8. We just played the most powerful cards against... You know what? Welcome back, Texas. Oh, I love the art card so much. I have a page in one of my binders that's specifically for MTG of just like cards that was gifted to me because of the characters. But a few of the pages are nothing but just the art cards. Like I said, I have a lot more Bloomsburrow than I do Final Fantasy. Kind of sad. Mike has the majority of the Final Fantasy ones that we got. I held on to, I think, Cloud, Sephiroth, and there was another one that I held on to because I liked the way it looked. But Mike's got the majority of them. I know it's probably early Texas, but how's the event going? I mean, that's pretty much the case. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, you dropped out. Why? Why'd you drop out? Was it not cool? Was it kind of lame? Not your field? Oh, not as out. Boo! I hate when that happens. I'm sorry. I hate when people do that. They're like, here's this thing, and it turns out that's not the thing. Like, you lied. I'm sorry, Texas. Well, your night's freed up now. What you gonna do? Alright, let's make this minty green dragon here. Okay, so we got mint green. He's kind of like more of like a spring green. Let's see if we can't get a spring green color. We'll do vanilla here instead of white. And I have yellow if I need to add some. I mean, it was, and it wasn't. It was set up on Limitless, but they were hosting the event for the host website, so I didn't want to take a profile for one event and dropped. They're doing some addition. Oh, welcome back. I was reading your message. But no, I totally get it. Like, I hate when they're like, hey, we're doing this event, but you need to create a profile. And I'm like, but I don't want to. Can I have a guest profile? I just wanted to try out this one thing. Okay, that's a little too light, so I might have to add some more green. They got me. Oh no! It's okay. It's okay, Texas. I'm just mixing colors. You're not missing much. Like a little bit more green. I added too much of the vanilla, so it's a little too light. I said spring green, but not that spring green. I need to add more. More! Give me more! Okay, I think we're getting it now. As I hit the mic with the plate. Okay, I think we got it. All right, welcome back, Texas. You missed me fighting to make the correct green color. Still not 100% sure if I got the right color or not. I ordered an actual phone tripod today. The gooseneck one, I got sure. Oh yeah, gooseneck ones are terrible. I also ordered One Piece playmat for ripping One Piece. Nice! Good luck, Exiled. I figure one day I'm gonna do a stream via my phone for like a project I can't do at my desk here. Like, it's gonna happen one day. And I think Mike has a tripod I can use for my phone. Yay, welcome back, Texas. Them ads got you. A super cheap Tony Chopper on. Oh, super cute. I thought I said cheap. My Tony Chopper is forever cute. I love him. Like, I'm not a huge One Piece fan, but I like Tony Chopper. And Yamato. I like them. We're getting our minty green Dragonite here. Or spring green. I don't think I'll ever understand why they went from Dratini and Dragonair being like this pink color, like almost bubblegum pink color, and then all of a sudden you went like spring green with it. Like, granted, the original evolution line goes blue, blue, orange, because that makes sense. It froze up after 30 seconds, so I refreshed and made me rewatch those 30-second streams. Oh, I hate when that happens. Being like super meticulous with this. You know, someone would be like, have you ever painted minis? I'd be like, once. Otherwise, nope. I have never painted minis. Not that I didn't want to, it's just not something I did. I had a friend who did it, and we did like a paint night one night when we hung out with them. It was fun. I did a dragon and a werewolf. And we all did a werewolf, and it was so funny because like we all did like different renditions of like how like bloody or how like vicious looking we made them look. It was fun. So yeah, when you think about it, Gyarados makes a better evolutionary line for Dratini than... Well... Yeah... I kind of have to agree there. Gyarados kind of makes sense, though. In a weird way. Because I like the idea of, like, you have this pathetic-looking goldfish Pokemon, and it turns into, like, one of the fiercest Pokemon within, like, the whole story and stuff. I really want to try kit bashing. I love watching Adam Savage make... Oh! Did I paint anywhere? Sorry. Adam Savage... Oh, I know! It's great! Mike did... I keep trying to convince Mike to do, like, stream his Gunpla. Like, making one of his Gunpla, or at least part of it. Because he's got, like, one or two... Or, like, 2 or 3 models that he hasn't, like, touched. And he's done it once, but I want him to do it again, so like if it's like a Monday or something that I'm like, I don't feel like doing anything. Mike, it's your turn. You take over Crafty Monday. Like, I'll be in the background so he can like have someone to talk to and stuff, and I'll hang out and whatnot, but like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a day where I'm like, I don't feel like doing it, but there needs to be a stream. Gonna happen, guys. Just watch. It would be fun. He's got 2 of them. He's got I know he's got I think a unicorn one I got him. I want to say it was unicorn. I could be very wrong on that. I don't remember which one I got him. Mike, if you're listening, which ones do you have still? Someday. It's gonna happen, Mike. Don't worry. I'll make it happen. You can take over my computer for it. Or my desk. Oh, Master Gundam, G Gundam is what... Oh, that's what I got. I remember now. I think I was talking to somebody about the unicorn one. I think that's what it was. Oh, Justice Gundam from Seed. Okay, I think you got yourself the Justice Gundam. I got you the one from G. If I can figure out how to stream from my PlayStation, that's something that's going to happen. I'd love to stream my playthrough. I'm going to redo my playthrough of 8, because I started doing that, and then I'm pretty sure I missed a character at some point, so I'm going to redo that one. Me and some friends had a discussion about how you can tell who was having a bad day when it came to dividing shiny Pokemon. Pikachu, Lemme Gyarados, and oh my gosh. There are some shiny Pokemon that, like, I question. Like, somebody really really had, like, a bad day and absolutely hated on Espeon because they were like, we're gonna make it Snot Green. Are you sure about that? Yes, Snot Green. I'm Texas. I'm of a mind that, like, some of the shinies, they literally took the color wheel and just went, what would it look like if you reverse the colors? That's the shiny version. And then you got ones that are like, just tone down the color by, like, a few shades, and there you go, shiny. I think it's mint green, but it always looks snot green to me. I think the laziest shiny of all that I have to say, there's a lot of them, but the most laziest, like, most recent shiny is Armarouge and Solarouge. The only way you can tell they're shiny is their eyes. Their eye color changes. That's it. The rest of them is the same, which I think is lame because they missed out on an opportunity to just switch, like, the color of their armor to, like Solarouge should have been, like, orange, like Armarouge, and then Armarouge should have been, like, purplish blue, like Solarouge. But they didn't do that. No, they're like, no, just the eyes. Nothing else. They did the same. No, Gengar. Oh, the only I like shiny Gengar VMAX because it's white, but then, like, shiny Gengar is just a shade lighter, and it's so hard to tell the difference. Like, if you have Gengar and shiny Gengar next to each other, like, it's like, okay, which one's the shiny? Like, they had to add, like, the sparkle effect in game, so you could tell. So people could finally tell, like, who was shiny, because, like, some of them were so hard to tell. I'm trying to think what else. Pikachu was lazy. And Charmander. That was lazy because they're just a shade darker or lighter. Getting some edges here that I see I missed. I'm trying to think, do I want to do like the border? I kind of want to like keep the outside border silver and then do the inside border like around him like a different color, but I just don't know what color. Getting some of the corners and edges that I missed here. I feel like I did pretty good on this one. Not nearly as much missed. I saw a little bit on his belly that I need to... Where's that? Okay. What would, I think a nice sky blue around him would be cute. Cool blue. So there he is. Just a little wet. I think a little blue on the border edge here would be nice since, you know, he's a flying... He can fly. I say flying type, but I had to stop myself. Like, no, he's dragon type. What was he in the OG stuff? I think he was normal type. I think he was originally normal type before they changed him to dragon. Hee. Oh yeah, blue is a good color. I think one of the other things I realized about this is like when the paint dries, it shrinks a little bit. So I gotta like make sure my coverage is good. But yeah, one day I'll get Mike on here to do his stuff. Boo, boo, boo. I guess I should ask, what did everybody do for their day off, or if you had off Friday? What did you do? me and Mike didn't really do much of anything. I think the highlight for us was we turned cinnamon rolls into waffles. Like, so cinnamon roll waffles, basically. And lazed about at home. We had a small party the following Saturday after because we had a lot more people that were more available on Saturday to get together than we did on Friday. Ooh, that's a messy one. Well, that's gonna be fun to clean up. I'm being so messy. It's always when it comes down to like these thinner lines, it gets like super hard and gets like unnecessarily messy for some reason. Like unintentionally messy. And I've got like super thin like brush here for this, but it still gets messy. I did absolutely nothing on Friday. See, and sometimes that's the best thing. Doing nothing. Sometimes just having a day off and doing absolutely nothing is glorious. And then you can be like, okay, I'll be a responsible adult-ish the next day. Which is what we did. We cleaned up the house, had a small party. And then Sunday, I worked on some projects that I've been meaning to do. Which, by the way, Exiled, your stuff's getting, my half of your trades are being sent out tomorrow. Okay, so here's this. I will clean up the edges once it dries, but I'm going to let it dry first before I go in and clean edges. But there's our shiny Dragonite. He's going to chill over there in the corner. I'm going to do Eevee last. Do Fidough. What flavor of Fidough do I want to do? What does a shiny Fidough look like? Okay, so shiny Fidough looks darker with yellow. And then normal Fidough is lighter with yellow. I'll be sending yours next week if that's alright. I have it packaged and ready, but my tire's flat. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. No rush here. Let's see. I really like Boston cream donuts. Ooh, let's do that. Okay, he's gonna be a Boston cream donut. So he's gonna be like that kind of like a tannish brown with chocolate frosting on him. with a little bit of a light yellow on certain areas to kind of represent that center. I'm house sitting for them right now and stuck here. Oh no! That's a shiny Dragonite. It is battle. It is a shiny Dragonite. Also, welcome in. Okay, so let's clean up just a little bit here. Don't need that. We don't need this. We won't need green. We won't. Well, we'll keep the yellow out. We don't need pink. I'm gonna need this. What is that? That's a really light pink. I don't need that. I'm gonna need this. And I'll probably need a touch of black, but we can wait on the black. And the black's gonna be for the chocolate to make it a darker. So I'm painting coins battle. I did a shiny Dragonite. I'm gonna paint Fidough here, but I'm gonna make him look like a Boston cream donut rather than like a shiny or normal version. So, oh, I need a little bit of orange. Let's do pumpkin orange. All right. I like this picture. I like this one a little better. No, this one. Okay, so I need this to be kind of like a tannish color. So we're going to start off with a little bit of... This is going to be an interesting mix. So give me a second here. So we're going to do... We'll start with like this light brown as our base. I think a drop or two of the vanilla white might do the trick. Do one drop because like that can be like really a lot, and then maybe a touch of orange, and I'll see if I need to do yellow. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, got a little bit of a chunk piece here. Let's do a little bit more orange and maybe a little yellow. So a lot of the color mixing on this is just a little at a time so I don't mess it up. Color theory for the win. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think a little bit more orange. Because I want it to be like that toasted tan color. Almost there. Let's do a little bit of vanilla white and a little bit more orange. I think we're getting there. Woo! Okay, almost made a mess. Oh, I did make a mess. Hang on. Okay. Made a little bit of a mess, but I cleaned it up. We're good. I think maybe a little yellow. I get paid for McDonald's tomorrow. Are there Pokemon coins? How? Oh, I don't normally charge for them, but I have an extra Eevee one that I can sell. I can paint and sell for 20, 25. But they're not in the shop. We don't have a shop up yet. We're still in the midst of getting all that taken care of. Yeah, sorry, Battle. We're still kind of trying to get our products up. We are the original place we went with for our products. Like, they changed or they stopped doing what they normally sell, so we have to like switch things up. I think we're also working on like new logos and stuff, so it's gonna be a while before we get any type of like product like in store. So sorry. $20 sounds good. I like the stage 2 Pokemon and legendary. I don't have any of those. So basically I paint whatever coins I have available to me. So I don't have any of those coins, and those are extremely hard to find. Sorry, Battle. If I had them, I would, I promise, but like, I don't, unfortunately. And okay, so we kind of got the toasted look I was going for. I was hoping for a little bit more like the orangey toasted, but I think this is about as good as we're gonna get. Thank you, Battle. I see the Dragonite. How much would that cost? The Dragonite would probably be 25. Like I said, Battle, we don't have a shop open at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to actually sell anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're taking our time. Because we wanted to get some new merch ideas up. That's messy. And we're also working on a few other things that I'm not going to disclose at this time, just because, like I said, it's in the midst of getting worked on. I will say we're trying to get some new content stuff ready and up and going for you guys. When we'll do it, I don't know. Eventually. Because you gotta understand, this stuff for us, for me and everything, this is just side stuff. This is just because it's fun and I enjoy it. And I appreciate when other people enjoy it. And I appreciate y'all a lot. My nose. I would buy the Dragonite in a heartbeat if it goes. See, the weird thing is, like, from our merch versus like this physical stuff, I would have to create like a separate shop, and I need to figure out how to do that if I do that, because these would be like limited things where like they go up, and it's only like whatever I have left, and like whatever it's available, and then once it's gone, it's gone. Because like literally they'd be like a one of one item. But I have to figure out how to do that eventually. And also it takes me a while to get these done and like painted. I need to figure out, I need to go get like a clear coat spray. I need to talk to Goose and see what he does for how he seals his coins, because I haven't really done sealant on these before. Just kind of sent them out raw into the world. Fidough's looking cute. Burp. I think that Mountain Dew's coming back to haunt me. I try not to drink soda too much. And like, I had a Mountain Dew that I got, I think, Saturday. Drank like a portion of it, and then, or didn't even drink that much. And then didn't even drink any of it yesterday. Kind of forgot it was there. Didn't drink any this morning. Drank a little bit tonight, and now I'm gonna probably be wide awake until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just lay in bed. Either listening to Mike play Zenless or snore. One of the two is gonna happen. He does use Shopify. I don't know where Mike's the one doing he was in charge of like the shop stuff. So I don't know. I don't remember what he said we were using. But I also think you have to sell a certain amount to do Shopify. I could be very wrong about that. I probably am. Or you have to pay to like have a shop on there. God, it's messy as all get up. Yeah, I think there's a monthly cost. Pretty sure that's why PokeJig doesn't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, Shopify is not bad, but I also think you have to like pay a certain amount for it to have the store, and you would need to make a certain amount to like offset paying the monthly cost for said store. Because it's like renting out a digital storefront, I believe. Like, I think we already have a store, quote unquote. It's current, like I said, it's currently down because we're getting things updated and whatnot. He's coming together. Look at him. He's so cute. Probably looks like a wet mess on y'all's end. Yeah, it does look like a wet mess. And no shine. There's a monthly cost, and it requires a bit on our own product to be available. Might only be 20 bucks for a monthly for Shopify. What brand paint are you using? I am using Craft Smart from Michaels. Goose, I had a question for you, Goose. But yeah, Goose, I'm using Craft Smart acrylic paint from Michaels. Goose, what sealant are you using if you're using a sealant on your stuff? I've tried Mod Podge and it leaves a weird film, so I don't want to do Mod Podge. Midget Podge acrylic sealer. Okay, is that a spray? Mod Podge acrylic sealer. I'm pretty sure that brand makes a spray version, so I wouldn't be surprised. Look, I also, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a brand called Midget. Like, you can turn any name into a brand name, just saying. Before anybody comes at me to cancel me, when I think of midget, I think of like the fly. There's an actual tiny, itty bitty tiny fly called a midget. Spray the coins first, then paint them and seal them. Battle, you are asking good questions that I don't know the answers to, sadly. I'm the quote-unquote face for us. Mike's the one that handles all the technical things. I should know more. Goose, I'm gonna have to get like the spray, because I totally don't spray these or do anything to them first. I don't treat them or anything. I literally just go at them, slap paint on them, be like, there you go. I'll have to get some sealant spray later on, because these probably won't get sent out for a while. Because I'm sending stuff out tomorrow. It's already been boxed up and sealed, so these are probably going to end up going out at a later time. So I have time to go get, like, sealant spray. If you find something better to seal or prep the coin, let me know. Yeah, I did that first, but found they can peel off or scratch easy without sealer. Yeah, that's why I was thinking of getting, like, sealant, because I wasn't doing that before. So I kind of feel bad for like the few commissions I got, because I feel like those probably got scratched to hell and back again. definitely gonna need some cleanup, but okay, so give me a second. Oh, Mike said he might have a sealant. I guess the next time you meet up with Trainer Spree, you can ask him about shop. Yeah. Next time I'm on there, I'll ask him about it. I mean, it's not that I can't go to Shopify and like look at like the frequently asked questions page either. So like, I'm sure we can look into it. But like, I think we already have a shop right now. It's just again, we haven't. It's currently closed because we need to update it. That's all. Let's do. A little bit of shading here. I'm just using a not so dark brown for the shading on this. Ooh, but Mike, whatever sealant you have, I don't know if it'll work with acrylic. I know it's wood sealant. But yeah, thanks for the suggestions, Battle. We'll definitely keep it in mind. But like I said, I think we have a store. It's just like I said, I think it's currently closed because we're in the midst of getting stuff updated. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell. It's dark. It's still wet paint, so I've got like a little bit of shading kind of going on here. My only thing is I don't know if it's dark enough. I don't want to go too dark on the brown here. But I think once everything dries, it'll be okay, so there's that. And then, is this still wet by chance? It is. Glorious. Okay. Wanted to do a little bit of this. And this is not trying to be perfect because I don't want it to be. This is supposed to be like, I'm trying to do Boston cream. So this is like that. If you've ever seen a Boston cream donut, it's got like that little center part where it's like not quite fully cooked. There. I just want to do that part so that way I'm not messing up the entire thing. Oh, that's cute so far. Let me see something here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What color is his muzzle? What? Why does his muzzle... You know what? Nah. I don't like that his muzzle and everything's the same color as his face. Do you think it will be up and running between October? Most likely. We're going to try and get it hopefully by then. I give no guarantees or promises, but we'll try. I will say possibly like in October it'll be closed just because we'll be out of town most likely. So early October, if we do have the store open by then, it'll be closed in early October briefly. And then we'll open it back up once we're back in town. But we have time. It's so cute. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Once we got the store up and running, we'll definitely make an announcement like, hey, we have merch available. Trust me, we'll definitely do that. All right, so the chocolate, how dark do we want to do? So I think like brown, dark brown with just a smidge of black in it will give us that dark chocolate color we want. You don't want to do too much black because black is very overpowering. We do gray? No, I don't want to do gray. I definitely want to do black. So what I'm going to do to avoid there we go. Like the tiniest of black. Yeah, instantly. Like just that tiniest bit of black, like instantly darkened this up. Now we got that nice chocolate. Chocolate. Oh, I remember chocolate. Yes, lovely. At least for October 31st, there will be Halloween-themed Pokemon painted. Well, let's see. We'll see. We'll see. I need to see if they ever made like Chandelure. I know there's a Mimikyu coin somewhere. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, Battle, a lot of the coins that I end up painting are ones that just come out of like, you know, little 3-pack blisters or like the check lane blister packs that they come in. And that's just where I pick them up from. So these aren't coins that I get like a steady supply of. It's whatever's available. But if I can get my hands on a few Mimikyu coins for like Halloween, that'd be awesome. I don't think there's any Christmas themed ones, sadly though. There is an air bubble right here and it does not want to pop. Honestly, if I was gonna make like themed Pokemon stuff, it would be like hand-drawn art or prints or whatever, rather than painted coins. Alright, so our Boston Cream Fidough is coming together. He's getting his chocolate frosting. Oh, good little highlights I did. Little shadows are working. Yeah, I knew once the paint was dried, I'd be able to tell like how well it was coming out. Oh, brown is doing that thing that purple does. It doesn't like to go down as smooth. I don't know what it is. I think it has something to do with pigment in the paint, but there are certain colors that do not like to go down as nicely. I have a very dark purple that does not like to go down very well. I'm finding that this brown is kind of doing a little bit of that, but it's not as bad. Oop. If you need more Fidos, let me know. I don't think Ruby's gonna have a big enough of an army. How many flavors have you made so far, Goose? I agree, Battle. Buying single cards is a lot more fun. Because then you actually get what you want, versus having to spend a whole bunch on packs and hope you get what you want. Though, don't get me wrong, opening packs is fun. I think 7 so far. Goose, it's almost like at this point you should just open a bakery of Fidough coins. Yeah, something about the pigment in this brown does not want to stay. Like, it's not bad, but... what I'll probably do is take a little bit of like that light brown and maybe do some highlights on the chocolate. Maybe. I will say, painting this Fidough is absolutely adorable. I don't know what it is, but it's so cute to paint. I think it's just because it's a cute Pokemon in general. You have so many Fidoughs. Like, Goose, did you like just go out and like hunt down Fidough coins, or like people just give them to you? Or did your local card store just have like a crap ton? It's so cute. Battle? I don't know if we're doing memberships right now. I don't think we're doing memberships, Battle. I don't think we have that activated. Also, I don't think if we have enough, subscriptions for that. Once we start doing memberships, we'll definitely make announcements and stuff, but as of right now, it's just subscription-based. So there's Fidough so far. We're not done yet. Oh, from Anne. Okay. No, everyone keeps sending me coins. Anne sent me a... Yeah, I got like a whole stack recently too. That's why I'm able to finally do these. You like... I should be able to do something else here. Hang on. I don't want to mess this up though. Hey, I like that. Okay. Subs, you can get Graphite YouTube play button. That's the first milestone. Well, YouTube hasn't sent us our Graphite play button yet. How dare they? Nah, we're good. Oh, I think for this one we'll do a cute pink. Just straight pink here. Okay. Getting the inside of his mouth. What should we do for the border on our little Fidough here? I was thinking like keeping shiny around him and then like the outside border a certain color. I almost want to do yellow, like a nice fun yellow color. Or should we just keep it shiny? Let me push him out so he's not... Keep him shiny. That's what I was thinking. Alright, let me... He's gonna dry and then I'm gonna clean him off. But there's our Fidough. I wonder... Ooh, I need to clean up a few edges here. Saw some shiny edges here, so I'm just gonna get those real quick. You'd be surprised like how often like I try so hard to get edges and stuff, but still end up missing some. Especially around like the eyes and mouth. Eyes, mouth, and corners. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna let him dry and then I'll clean him up. We can probably clean up Dragonite now. Kept my shiny yellow would look cool too. That's what I was thinking, but like I don't want to overdo it with like that tone or that color tone. Alright, let's clean up Dragonite a little bit here. And our handy dandy toothpick. we go. Dragonite luckily wasn't that bad, so it's not a whole lot of cleanup, which is nice. Yee. All cleaned up. Yeah, he wasn't that bad. So, alright, last one for the evening. What time is it? 10:02? Okay. Last one for the evening is Eevee. And we're going to do a shiny Eevee. Which... Okay, so Eevee, shiny Eevee is kind of like a cream, a light cream color with white. That's kind of boring. Thank you. A dental tool works great for the tiny... Doesn't that scratch the plastic, though? Also, thank you, Exiled. I don't want to do shiny Eevee. Shiny Eevee's boring. And shiny Umbreon colors, it's just black and blue. I don't think that would work well for this. None of the shiny variants would look good with this. I could just do shiny Eevee and say bump it. Oh, that's good to know. We'll do shiny Eevee. Alright, so, what did we do last time? We did vanilla white with a little bit of yellow. That's what we did last time. Alright. I think I've had too much yellow. It is indeed too much yellow. Like, this would have been perfect if I was doing, like, a shiny Fidough, but no, this is too much yellow. Too much, too much. Too much yellow still. I might have to just do like a normal white to kind of get this saturation down. Did shiny Fidough for one of the coins. Oh, nice. I think I saw it in like the pile of Fidoughs you showed me. Okay, a little bit more white. Because I was going to do shiny Fidough since I I did like shiny Dragonite and stuff, but I was like, nah, I'm going to do a Boston cream donut Fidough. Because if I'm going to mess with a Pokemon that's dough-based or bakery-based, I'm going to make it look however I want. A little bit more white. maybe too much white there, but oh well. Boink. Okay, I think I finally got the color that we want. Make sure it's all mixed up nicely. Yes. All right, we got the color we wanted. It's the perfect Pokemon. It really is. That, and if they did an Alcremie coin. Or not Alcremie. Yeah, Alcremie? No. What is whatever its evolution is, the secondary one, whatever Alcremie turns into. Almost wish I had. Ooh, wait, do we have a pearlescent? Ooh, 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 hang on, hang on, hang on. I have this pearlescent white, maybe vanillish, maybe vanillish, because yeah, because if they did a vanillish one, then they could do like different, different flavor ice creams. I forgot I had like this pearlescent white, and since you know it's shiny Eevee, I might need to add a little bit more. It's definitely more pearlescent. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more pearlescent, so it's got a little bit more shine to it. This is gonna be perfect for shiny Eevee. So, I mean, it's wet paint. I guess you can't really tell with wet paint, but I promise it's got a lot more pearlescent to it. So, we got some people coming from Trainer Spree, 10 o'clock Central Time. Ooh. Hopefully I'll still be on by then. Let's see how long this takes me to do. Thanks for the heads up. We'll definitely use the pearlescent white for the white parts of this too, but like adding this in with it definitely brings out the shine. I wish I remembered I'd had it. I could have used that for some of my other stuff. The shiny Dragonite, make him sparkle a little. Oh well. Post a pic in the art channel. Gotta kiss the good. Yeah, a good night, Goose. Thanks for popping in. I'll definitely post pictures once they're all dried up and cleaned and stuff for sure. Definitely getting this together. I'm curious to see what this is going to look like once it dries. Because I haven't used the pearlescent color on anything. I had, like, I would quote-unquote professional acrylic paints that, like, are not qualified for, like, this type of crafting. But I had, like, a translucent... Yeah, I had a translucent pigment that I could add to paints to give it like a shine. Could never tell if it actually did what I wanted it to. So I'm curious to see if this will do what I want it to do. Or hope it does, I should say. Hey. Alrighty, we're getting somewhere. Hopefully, I want to get the face done because the face always, because there's so much surface on this, it always ends up like kind of weird sometimes. But I didn't like doing the Pikachu one I did last time because whatever reason that did not go down very well, like the paint, and I ended up looking weird. I think it's just too much surface area. That or my paint wasn't watery enough or runny enough. I don't know. All right. Kunai! My sweet baby Kunai. Where'd you go? Hi! You're way over there. Where you should be, because I have wet paint. Nope, here she comes. You can stay over there? Please stay over there. I love you. She demands pets, so I give her pets while I'm painting with one hand. She's over off camera here on the other side of my desk, which is completely fine. She's away from the paint. She's a little bit better than Talon when it comes to like jumping up on my desk. Like she comes from a different direction because she knows I have so much stuff going on. Whereas Talon's like, I'm gonna jump up right directly in whatever you're doing. getting there. That's another thing that annoys me about this, is like the air bubbles in some of the paint. Ah, no. Kunai, why? There we go. I fix. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's when you have like these large surface areas, it gets really annoying. Because then like it doesn't come out as even as I want it to. I'm not gonna lie, it looks diabolical when it's not completely painted yet. Even this out so it doesn't look weird. Okay, so we got the face fairly well covered. Alright, I think we got that pretty well. Well and covered there. Okay, so we still got the legs here. Like, it looks weird. He looks like he just threw on like a face of like white powder makeup. Oh, Kuni, I can hear you purring. You're so purring so loud. She's purring so loud I can hear her through my headphones. She's 10 years old, guys. My sweet baby Kunai's 10. She'll be 11 this year. She's getting so old. I don't like it. She's not allowed to get old. Alright, it's coming together, y'all. I just realized, like, painting these almost kind of makes it feel like enamel pins. Like, if you've ever seen how enamel pins are made, or enamel anything, this kind of reminds me of that. I mean, I think they have, like, a special type of paint, I almost want to call it, that they use for that. Okay. The body is now complete. Now we're gonna do regular white if it's still wet. I might have to get see a little bit of fur here. Let me see if I can't. Okay, we got the fur off. We're good. Okay, we got regular white for the eyes there. I think shiny Eevee. Okay, regular in-game shiny Eevee just black eyes, but apparently, like, some versions he has like blue, which that looks cute. But in this case, we're gonna stick with not, because. All right, here's our white pearlescent. So we're gonna do regular white pearlescent for the fur. And the inside ears are like a darkish color, so we'll do that next. After this. Kunai, what you doing? I think I might have to add some actual white to this because this is really thin. That I need to put it down thicker. I think I just need to put, yeah, it just needs to be thicker. If it dries clear though, then I'll go back over it with white. Okay. Yeah, I think the white pearlescent I need to just do thicker. Like I said, if it dries clear, I'm just going to go back with white and mix it, like regular white, and mix the white pearlescent with it. Probably should have just done that in the first place, but oh well, we're here. I think it looks cool though. I'll show you what I mean once I'm done here. Oh yeah, I need to put like a big glob down over here. This is a long surface area. I want to try and do something here where if it's going to show like a pattern like in the brush strokes, then I want it to make it look like fur, so I'm going to kind of do some up and down motions here. The only downside to having to do something thick is like it takes longer to dry. That's my other complaint about large surface areas like this, is it takes longer for it to dry just because like I have to put on a thicker layer. Alright, one more poof, and then we'll move on to the ears. And then once we're done, we will let it dry, and then we will work on cleaning up Fidough. And then we'll probably do a border on Eevee here. Probably keep it shiny around him, like the little thin shiny part, and then like the larger border we'll figure out a color for it. Maybe rainbow? Kunai, you leaving? Okay, bye. Okay, so kind of what we got so far. It's not gonna look the same just because like it's wet paint right now. So inside of the ears like a grayish brown. So let's do a little bit of that dark brown with what is this? Espresso. Yeah, we'll do the dark brown with a little bit of the pearlescent white, maybe? I don't know, let's find out. Yeah. Yeah, that works. And plus it still gives it a nice shiny color to it. Yeah, I like that. I forgot the brown doesn't like to go towards the edge that much. It kind of looks copper. Almost. Bronze, nah. With the brown with the pearlescent white almost gives like a bronze color. So I'm gonna let Eevee dry before we do the border on it. Oh, I forgot the mouth. Okay. So we still have to do his mouth. We're good. We still have our pink. I might have to do another drop of pink here. Excuse me. Okay, so that one's really wet, so we'll have to wait. Oh, here it is. Trying to find my pink. Darker color that I still had left over. There was just enough wet there to do that, but I'm definitely gonna have to clean up the mouth area. It kind of got a little messy, so I have to wait for that to dry before I can clean it. But there's our shiny Eevee. I'm probably not going to do any shading on it just because I do have the iridescent color on it, so that one's not going to have shading. Our little Fidough here is the only one that's going to end up having that shading. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and clean up Fidough. There's not a whole lot, luckily. If I remember correctly, we're not going to do any border or anything on Fidough here. Mike, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think the majority of the cleanup is up here. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little bit here. There we go. That's not so bad. A little bit here. Got some. Alright, so there's, whoop, come back. Here's our Fidough. Our Boston Cream Donut Fidough. Oh, I just saw some spot that needs... That's why I show it off, because I see stuff that I didn't see before. There we go. Look at him. He's adorably delicious. I love it. He's so cute. Meanwhile, Eevee over here is still probably wet as all get, so I don't want to mess with it. Probably clean up something on Dragonite here. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, luckily Dragonite wasn't that bad in terms of like actual needing to be cleaned up. Alright, so the two so far that are not wet. I like them. They're adorable. And then Eevee here. Can't really tell if he's pearlescent or not in like the other areas, but I'm going to go ahead while his paint is still wet in terms of like on my thing here. I'm gonna get some areas that I missed. He's fairly dry for the most part other than like the fur area. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. What I'm going to do here is some of my cover up in these larger areas. I'm going to at least make it look textured, like fur. So if I have to do a cover up, then it's not weird looking. The Fidough turned out. It did, didn't it? I'm so happy with it. Okay. And then some areas on the ear here. And a little bit on the mouth. Oh. Okay, so what color should we do for the border here? While we think about that, I'm starting the idea of doing a rainbow. Could try for that. Very simple rainbow to like, you know, represent the illusions. I feel like that would probably go over pretty well, I feel like. Yeah? What do y'all think? Rainbow border on this, on the outside? I think so. We'll do like a dark purple for Umbreon. Pink for... do a light pink for Sylveon. You can do a darker pink. Or lavender for Espeon, like a pink lavender for Espeon. Dark blue for Vaporeon, light blue for Glaceon, also leaf green for Leafeon. And then orange or red for Flareon. What do y'all think? And obviously yellow for Jolteon. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. Okay. Flareon's kind of got more of a orangey. We'll do orange for Flareon because Flareon's got more of an orangey rather than red. All right. So. We'll do this purple instead for Umbreon, because the dark purple is going to be too dark. And then we said we'd do like a mix of dark pink and purple. We'll do this lilac purple and a little bit of light pink. I have a very light pink down here. Actually, the light pink would probably be really good for Sylveon. Yeah. Oh, green. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Alright. It's shadowy. Oh my goodness. Okay. What order do they go in? It's Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Sylveon. Okay, there we go. Yeah, pink's good. Shall we? I think like one drop of each should do it. We're not doing that much. Alright, gotta make sure it's all stirred up. Okay. We will have our rainbow of Vions. Yay. Glorious. Okay. So, shall we? Now the fun part is I'm gonna be trying to get these to blend together without being too bad off. Do a little bit more yellow here. Alright, the colors are going down. You think anybody will realize that the colors represent like the evolutions? Little, we're coming together. Made a little bit of a mess. probably could have done some more of the purple. Honestly, if some of it blends in together, like, as long as it doesn't come out looking like muddy, I think we're okay. And if it repeats, even better. In terms of, like, you know, like... Okay. Yes. I don't know if I have enough space. I think I'll do like, I have an idea. Just to kind of... I think having the main 3 evolutions on the top is best. And then having Sylveon's colors at the bottom is a good idea. I'm hoping this is translating how I want it to. I think I got it. Yeah. I can't pick it up now. I have to wait for it to dry before I can pick it up. Okay, so we have something happening here. I don't know what it is, but it's going. do the purple there. Hello. What? I'm getting raided. Welcome in, guys. Y'all caught me right at the tail end of everything. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, Fire Squad. Woot woot. Well, hello there. Welcome in, Exiled. Welcome in, Sean, Hector, Stormy, Lawrence, Bianchi's, Glammy. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. I painted some coins. Yes, thank you. I was hoping it would translate pretty well. I'm so happy it translated. We have our what is this? Our Boston cream donut Fidough. We have our shiny Dragonite and our shiny Eevee here. Come on, focus, focus, focus. We have our shiny Eevee with the prismatic border. I was just working on it. Hey, Pin. Pokey Noob, welcome in. Trainer Spree, hello. Claim all three. You know these are coming your way, Spree. Like, you need to claim them. I saw a glimmer when I was showing them up, and now I gotta fix it. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. Coin flip for it. I have to find out like how to seal this because I need I think we have like some sealant I'm going to use. But yeah, I finished them. Eevee's still a little wet, but let's see if I can't get the camera to focus on him. There we go. And in fact, she claims a Fidough. Anna Patty's gonna have to fight Ruby over it, so... I mean, I have another Fidough. I know Goose has some Fidoughs. Aren't they adorable? Pinlow too slow to claim Fidough for Ruby, exactly. I hope y'all the spree stream went well. I hope there's some fire pools. I had some fun making these. I was thinking of doing a little bit of yellow border on Fidough, but at the same time I'm kind of digging the shiny on him. It's okay, she bows down to Queen Ruby. Ah, Ruby wins. That'd be crazy pay-per-view of it. It would be. Just have some scrappy kid and like Anna Patty be like, I will out-craft you. Good night, Hector. Yeah, no problem. Actually, I'm about to finish up. Y'all came in at a good time so I can at least show everything off because I'm actually done for the evening. So y'all can stick around if y'all want and chat with me as I clean up for the night. But yeah, so I did these three. I hope y'all like them. I'm very happy I was still on long enough. $70 pay-per-view coming up. Ruby versus Annie Patty. Fight of the night. Join us. Night, Hector. Have a good one. They look great as always. Thank you, Spree. They'll be coming your way, not this round, but next round. Because I want to probably get a few more things in any trades that come up, obviously. But these will eventually be coming towards Spree for giveaway and stuff. Along with maybe some few other items later on. But yeah. I had fun making these. These were fun. I like doing the Fidoughs. I like doing the Fidough because you can make Fidough any flavor you want. Because Goose has like plenty. I don't want to spoil it, but he's got like plenty of Fidoughs that are different flavors, which I find hilarious. Putting my paint up here. Yeah, but don't worry, these are definitely going to come your way along with some other goodies later on. Where do I pay Penlow? Penlow's like, hang on, I could do this. She'll wear a Pika Illustrator around her neck when she's... those are really fighting words right there. With the Pikachu Illustrator? Those are true fighting words right there. Just that alone. With the special delivery Pika. Y'all are wild. Y'all know that, right? Hand drawn, of course. There it is. There it is. White. Wait, no. White. My pearlescent white goes up here next to the neons. And then this needs to get cleaned. Oh, no. It's okay. My vanilla white goes next. I have like this little spin wheel thing that's got like all my paints on it. And I like to keep them in like color order so I can just grab them and go as I paint and stuff. Alright, I need to clean this up a little bit. Yay! Well, if it's going to be a hand-drawn Illustrator Pikachu, then shoot. Ruby has to make it herself, though. That way it's authentic. What do y'all think of the Eevee? I tried some, like, translucent paint on it. I think it came out pretty well. Like, you can see the translucent a little bit better on, like, the white part, but I was trying to do translucent on, like, the olive Eevee, but I don't know if it showed up as well. Yeah! Here, hang on. Let me see if I can't get my Lazy Susan for my paint up here. Here we go. So, and it stacks. I don't want to tip it over too much, but you can see. So I've got like my metallic, I have metallic and neon colors on this side, and then our prismatic colors on this side. But yeah, little Lazy Susan for my paint. It works great. I love it. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone's doing good. So did anyone have any like dope pools tonight outside of what I've already seen? Like any cool SARs that I missed? What I miss, guys? Okay. I joined at the end. I'll probably have to play catch up. Okay, so final looks for the evening, and then we can all go to bed, guys. So come on. We got our Boston cream donut Fidough, or Boston cream Fidough nut. I don't know. Bed sounds so nice. Oh, I know. Our shiny Dragonite. Our spring green Dragonite. I have to go watch the rest too. And then our shiny Eevee with the prismatic border. So those are our coins for the night, guys. Like I said, they'll eventually make their way over to Spree, and then it'll be part of a giveaway. I'm gonna try and get a sealant spray for these so they don't get messed up. Already in bed watching on TV with my dogs 2 steps ahead. I'm getting there. I just need to clean up my mess, and then I will definitely go lay in bed and vegetate for the rest of the evening. But yeah, thanks y'all for coming in. Let's see here. Next. Okay, we'll be back on Thursday for... What are we doing Thursday? We are playing Thing on Thursday. We're going to do the TCG store simulator. Mike's turn to clean up whatever mess I made. So Mike will be running the store. And then next Monday, we'll be back with more Crafty Monday. I don't know what we'll do. I'll figure it out. I kind of usually figure it out like the night of or the day of stream. So that's fun. Maybe I can draw Hector's card finally. More Degen, Den Chaos. Exactly. Let Chaos reign supreme. I hope he says my name. Pen, don't worry. You can jump on and talk tech, and y'all will be on there all night talking tech, and it'll be okay. And he'll say your name all night. Like, Pen, you don't understand. This T95 80 something jig that plugs into this outlet. I'm also highly aware the T95 is also a calculator, so... Ooh. It's a date. But yeah, so we'll be back on Thursday with our Degen Den on TCG Shop Simulator. And we'll, of course, Crafty Monday next Monday. Alright, you guys, y'all have a great evening. Thank y'all so much for popping in. I love it when y'all come in. Love when we get to say hi. And I will see y'all, of course, over on Trainer Spree's stream whenever he's streaming again. And I'll see y'all on Discord as well. So... thank y'all again. Also, Texas Battle, everybody for showing up. Bianchi's. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I'll see y'all around. And as always, stay nerdy.